Well, a very good afternoon from Phuket, and today I've come over to Patong where we're going to be checking something that I haven't yet covered on my channel. Look at the sky behind me, beautiful blue sky. Now 7 o'clock this morning it wasn't looking quite so blue, it was pouring down with rain, but this just shows you the change what a few hours can make over here in October, of course, which is probably the worst month out of the whole year for rain. So don't despair if you wake up in the morning 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, you're out here and it's pouring down with rain. A couple of hours later and this is what it can be like. So what are we looking at in Patong? Well, I'm on the edge of Patong really, and I'm not too far away from a Tritrang beach or Paradise Beach, as some may know, but we're going to take a look at Merlin Beach. Now a lot of people believe there are private beaches here in Thailand, and a quick Google search will reveal that all beaches here in Thailand are actually public beaches, state owned. But the problem occurs, of course, if the land adjacent to the beach is privately owned by an individual or a company. Now of course they may choose to charge an access fee to the beach. So if you don't have a boat and you've got to go across somebody's land, then of course that's where the charge may come in. Or if it's a hotel, for instance, they may restrict access to guests only. Now Merlin Beach is connected to the Marriott Merlin here in Patong, and a lot of people believe that it's a private beach just for the Marriott resort, when in fact it's actually not. As I mentioned, it's a public beach and there is access between two hotels. Actually there's a service road that runs down between two hotels, one of them being the Marriott, of course, the Merlin Marriott, and the other one being the Twin Sands. So I'm going to show you where the access road is, so if you want to take a look at this beautiful beach then you can come down here, and that's exactly what we're doing now. So I've just parked my bike up. There's a few places where you can park. I've just parked over there. Down here there's not a lot of parking, so if you're coming in a car you might struggle to park it. You might have to park it on the main road outside. But motorbikes, there's a little bit of parking here. There's also massage down here as well if you're interested in taking a massage while you're at the beach. Now normally this beach is really nice, but I've got a feeling that the tide's in, so we're going to take a look anyway, see what it's like. But the tide's right in. Now when it's out a little ways, obviously the beach is a lot wider. Swadee Cap, good morning, well good afternoon. Nearly said good morning then, it's actually afternoon. So it's just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday, and there we go, there is Merlin Beach. So if you want to get away from the main Patong beach, maybe you're just fed up with it, maybe, I'm not going to say it's too busy, because at the moment the main Patong beach is not that busy. I'm just being a little bit careful going down those steps onto the beach. You can see there, you can access it. Obviously guests that are staying in the hotel, the Marriott, they're going to have access directly onto the beach. But as I'm not staying there, I don't have direct access. Now as I mentioned, we did have some very heavy rain this morning at 7 o'clock, so the beach probably isn't looking at its best as it would do in normal high season, so just bear that in mind. We are in low season, we are getting quite a few storms. Now I'm going to respect the privilege, or the privacy of the guests, and I'm not going to try and film the hotel too much because there are guests staying there, and as I've mentioned, I'm not a guest in the Marriott Hotel, so I'm not going to be filming the hotel, which is just to the right hand side of the camera now. As you can see just here, they've got direct access onto this beach, but as I mentioned earlier, these beaches are all state owned, they're all public beaches. A lot of people believe there's private beaches. There's a beach a little bit further along this coastline here called Freedom Beach. I think there's Paradise Beach as well. Both of those you have to pay to go on. Now you're not paying for the beach, you're paying to access across somebody's land because it's privately owned, so that's what you have to pay for. That's if you want to. Personally, there are a lot of beaches here in Phuket that you can access for free of charge, and I don't think you need to pay to go on the beaches, but that is of course your choice, entirely up to you. But a beautiful beach here. Not too busy at the minute. There are a few guests I can see on the sun lounges. As I've said, I'm not going to film people because I respect their privacy. But this is the first time I've covered this beach on my channel. I've got a few beaches that I haven't yet covered that I will be covering. I'm going to walk a little ways down here and then we're going to turn around and go back. Obviously there aren't any beach chairs that I can see on this beach, and I doubt you'll be able to use them if you're not staying in the actual Marriott Hotel. Look at that big log there being washed in from sea. Whoa, as I say, we have had some storms unfortunately this month, but it's beautiful today. As you can see, 7 o'clock this morning it was a very, very different picture. It was absolutely bucketing down, and I thought, well, am I going to get out today or not? But a few hours later and the sky's blue, bit of broken cloud, not too much wind, and it has left a beautiful day. So what do you think to the Merlin beach here in Phuket? Pretty nice, not a big beach, not massive by any means. There's a lot larger beaches on the island, but it gives you another choice if you want to park up down the side road and nip on, bring a beach towel, a beach mat, some refreshments or something. As I say, there's no actual sun lounges on the beach. There are plenty that I can see at the front of the hotel overlooking the beach, but of course you're not going to have access to those unless you pay for a day pass. Now that's something that I want to mention. A lot of the hotels here on Phuket will allow you to go in for the day if you want to pay. It's normally anywhere from about 250 up to 3 or 4, maybe 500 baht, and the way it normally works is they will give you credit that you can spend within the hotel's facilities, such as the restaurants and the bars, etc. Normally whatever it costs you, they will give you that back in credit. So as long as you have something to eat in the hotel, you will get your money back. And a lot of hotels will do day passes, so you might want to find out whether I don't know personally whether the Marriott does it, but you can always ask. If they do, then you, of course, you're going to have access to this beach. You can also have access to the pools and all the sun lounges, etc. But if you just want to come to the beach and you're not looking at going into the hotel's grounds, then just bring yourself a towel, beach mat, maybe a bottle of water, whatever it is that you want to bring, and spend a few hours on this beautiful beach. As I say, right at the end there is massage, so that's something you can take as well. I don't know the prices, they haven't got a board out. The last time I came here to have a look, they had got a board with the prices, but I didn't notice one on the way in. There may be a price board and I shall have a look in a moment. But let's just now take another look at this very beautiful beach. And actually looking, I can see there's not only massage, which is in front, there is also a sign there called the Little Tiger Restaurant. So just up that path, just there, that must be the Little Tiger Restaurant. So there's somewhere you can eat if you don't want to go into the Marriott and obviously eat in their restaurant. There is a little restaurant there that you could go and check out the menu. I don't know what it's like, I haven't been in there myself, I've only just noticed it, but wow, what a phenomenal little place here. Beautiful spot for the Marriott Hotel, but a lovely little beach if you just want to come and check it out. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of the Merlin Beach. As I say, it's not a massive beach, but it is a very nice beach to come and check out if you're getting a little bit bored of the beaches in and around Patong itself. Of course, there's Tritang Beach, which I'm going to be taking another look at very soon. I have covered that beach in the past. I shall link it at the top of the screen. Go and check that out if you're interested. Again, another lovely little beach. Do check out the description, and down below I shall list any relevant links in there, as always, my social media, etc. Well, I guess that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching the video, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.